Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and now I'm in the town of Cullman, Alabama, which is just about an hour's drive north of Birmingham. And I came here to see the Ave Maria Grotto, which is on the property of a very large facility that includes the St. Bernard Abbey, which I'm going to show you a little bit of as well. And the Grotto has an amazing collection of recreations, miniature recreations of a lot of the famous Catholic related buildings all around the world. So let me show you around the Grotto first. It costs $8 or $10 to see the Grotto, and this is the first thing you come to. See, it says Bethlehem up there, and inside here is a nativity scene. And that, I guess, is what the baby Jesus looked like, in case you ever wondered. And angels all around. This is the next thing you see. And you see those green balls on top? This tells about that. And this is the next structure. It says it's the Shrine of Peter. I guess that's Peter right there. And here's donations. And this is a recreation of the Benedictine Abbey right near Barcelona, Spain. And I have actually been there and done a video, which is uploaded onto my channel here when I was in Spain on a cruise. They even have some people inside this lift that goes up to the stairs, up to there, so you don't have to walk up the stairs. It was an interesting place. There's another shrine, and oh, look at this one. It is dedicated to the Statue of Liberty. How about that? This is a concrete walkway that you go through, and they give you a piece of paper that gives you more details about each one of these. Some of them have the information here. Abbey College Church. Look at this recreation of buildings. And this is a recreation of the Abbey in Mobile, Alabama. Some more back there. Here's somebody working on it. You got people doing maintenance here today. This is really nice. It's very windy here today. This is the shrine of Saint Teresa. I guess that's supposed to be her there. And this is a lot of things. Big building there. All sorts of buildings and shrines and abbeys. There's one way up there on top. That's a big building. Man, look at this. A lot of work went into making all this. Let's see what this says. And right across from it is a statue of Brother Joseph, who created it. And look at all this. Wow. So much work went into making all that. These are all recreations of actual buildings. Not many flowers are blooming yet here. There's some kind of a structure in the middle of this pond. Get a little closer look at that in the background. So all that down there is the grotto, where you walk down the paved path to, and now it starts to go back up. Okay, you bibliophiles, if that's the right word, tell me what structure this is. Can you guess? It is, as it says here, Tower of Babel. And I had no idea there was a crane on top. I always figured building the Tower of Babel would create some really important technology to make that thing structural credibility. But somebody just didn't like the whole idea of it at all. Some more things up here as the walkway goes up. You know, somehow I suspect the Hanging Gardens of Babylon looked a little better than this. I wish it was still maintained. Wouldn't that be great to go over there and see what the Hanging Gardens of Babylon really looked like? Now, I'm not sure what the Great Wall of China is doing here. Seems to me to be a little out of place. And the Crucifixion Tower is one thing I have never heard of. So there's the crucifixion. But now I thought that the crucified men were just a few feet off the ground. That is a long way to hang. Oh good, there's a rest stop. And this is a shrine to Isi Homo. Never heard of that. There must be an interesting story behind that. Here's a shrine made out of seashells. And this is from Portugal. And then this one back here, not sure what that's about. Maybe this will tell us. Our Lady of Fatima. Here's a nice colorful one. Go in there and you can see the colors. This is a recreation of one in France. Here's the next one. That's Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane. And here is the cemetery the sign mentioned. This is the Basilica of Knock, Ireland. Never heard of Knock. And here's another basilica that I have also actually been to and been inside of it one time many years ago when I went to Mexico City. This tells about a man who did some of the construction. Now this is a real building. Not sure what it is. Just storage for the workers, I think. And right across the street from the Grotto is the Abbey, and here is the bell tower. There's the lower bell and the mid bell and the top bell. And I get the idea that when this was built, cost was a big factor. So they didn't want to include a bunch of sculptures and artwork on it. It's very plain compared to a lot of others I've seen. Well, let's go see what the inside looks like. And keeping economy in mind, yes, it is very plain compared to others I've seen all around the world. The only stained glass is right at the front and a little bit on the sides here. But the big windows are just all like yellow tinted. And that's why you're seeing a big tint in this video, is because of the light coming in the tinted windows. And that is hanging down from the ceiling. This is way behind the pulpit. All these folding seats there. This is looking out to the front. Nice stained glass up front. From the outside, you couldn't tell that it was stained glass. Well, folks, let me know if you like this video. Good day.